What if I told you now you have more sustainable and greener alternative for concrete? What if I told you now you can use concrete that can grow moss on it, as it will have spores of moss contained in it? What if I told you now we have developed a material that can produce oxygen on its own, exactly like a leaf? Sounds like a science fiction movie, right? But guys, this is the truth. So in this video, we will be covering all the sustainable and all the latest materials that are coming up and that can help you make your project better, more sustainable and have a lesser carbon footprint. So without any delays, let's get started with the video, guys. So guys, the first material that I have is called Hempcrete. I have previously made a video about Hempcrete, and that time people were still getting to know this material, but nowadays they are very well versed with this material and people are using them in their project. So Hempcrete basically is the mixture of hemp, lime and water. The best quality of Hempcrete is that it is insulative, it has fire resistant property, and it is also very durable. So next material that I have is green concrete. Yes guys, you heard me right, green concrete. Green concrete is basically not a green colored concrete. It is a concrete that has a lesser impact or a lesser carbon footprint than a regular concrete. So in a concrete mixture, we have cement, we have aggregate and we have water. But in green concrete, you have certain different elements added to your regular cement. So the first material is fly ash. Fly ash is a byproduct that comes out from coal burning into a power industry. So when the coal is burned down, the ashes from it, it's called the fly ash. So fly ash is mixed with your normal cement, reducing the amount of cement that is required to produce your concrete, and this mixture makes the cement itself more waterproof and more durable. Next material that is added to green concrete is slag. Slag is basically a remainder of a metal industry or a steel industry or aluminium industry. So these are iron ores or the impurities that are produced in metal. So those slag is also mixed in this mixture of green concrete. Next material is one of the highest carbon footprint material, that is the aggregate. Aggregates are, in normal terms, aggregates are made from stones. So the stones are smashed and they are produced into small aggregate size that are around half an inch wide or an inch wide, and that is mixed in the concrete. But here they are using recycled aggregate. So what is recycled aggregate? Basically, whenever a building is demolished, so the column, beam and any RCC wall is smashed into pieces, the reinforcement are removed and all the concrete that was there and it's solidified, it's crushed and made into aggregate. And these have similar strength and load bearing capacity as normal aggregate. So this mixture altogether makes the concrete mixture itself a less carbon footprint material and more greener and sustainable material, because we are using wastage from construction, iron and power industry. Next material is also a very amazing material. It's called moss concrete. Yes guys, you heard me right. So basically it's normal concrete material, but this company produces panels of moss concrete. So this concrete has spores of moss embedded in them. So how you can use it is basically as cladding to your building. It can't be a structural material, but they also produce some structural members and structural materials that you can use in your building for load bearing purposes as well. And the best part is, once the concrete is in contact with water and light, it grows moss on it. So this can be a very good alternative to vertical gardens that people use, and vertical gardens are not actually successful. It has been proven all around the world. Vertical gardens are very high maintenance things, but this moss wall is nothing but you just keep need to keep it moist. That's it. And moss will keep growing and produce oxygen for you. Next material is one of the most underrated material, but now people in sustainable industry and in architecture industry are starting to use this. This material is called cork. Cork is basically made from oak tree. So in this process, you don't cut a tree. You just use the skin of an oak tree, which is pretty thick, and you remove it and make cork from it. So cork is an amazing material for insulation purposes, for waterproofing purposes, and it has a great sound absorption quality as well. So the best part is if you can use natural cork tile or cork product in your architectural or interior design, I would say that will be one of the best material because it's completely carbon neutral. You are not cutting a single tree. So I would say, like, if you can use or find cork in your area, use it. It's a really good material. Next material is straight out of science fiction movie. This material can produce oxygen. Yes guys, you heard me right. Exactly like leaf, this material can do photosynthesis and produce oxygen. This is a material that is developed by a researcher called Julian Melchiori. This material uses chloroplast straight from plants, and then it is suspended into silk protein material, and when this material comes into contact with sunlight and water, it produces oxygen. So guys, just imagine cities like New York, Mumbai, Delhi using this material on the buildings, and buildings are producing oxygen. Won't it be amazing? Won't it be a problem solver for at least some part of the world? So guys, these were the top materials that I came upon, and I think so if we start using these materials, our project automatically will become a little more sustainable, and that should be our aim, to achieve sustainability. No matter what we do, we have to live on this planet. Our future generations will live on this planet, and one of the greatest responsibility of a modern architect should be sustainability. And guys, if you agree with this point, go ahead, hit a like and subscribe. Let me know, let others know that we all care about sustainability. And guys, for more such amazing content, keep following Archi Vlogs. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.